Ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy Davey Dangerously coming at you once again, flying solo today for a special episode 43. We are live today in the Bakersfield Dome. I have a special treat for you guys. I am here with none other than the Best of the West Tag Team Champions, the Metalhead Maniac Sledge and Marcus Eriks, S&M. Guys, welcome to the show. It's been a while. I wanted to have you guys on. Finally, tonight is the night. How are you guys feeling tonight?
I feel good. I've been in Bakersfield pretty much all day.
Yeah.
We did three guys talking smack earlier. Now we're with you.
Yeah.
You know, we're here. We're ready. We're ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
You know.
Got a good match tonight.
Yeah.
You guys got a good match. You guys are going up against Wild Horse and El Diablo Azteca.
Yeah.
So we'll get into that in a little bit later. But first, I wanna peel back the layers. I want to talk about the beginning for you guys. How did you guys get started? Who trained you? I kind of know a little bit about you, Marcus, but not so much Sledge. So let's dig deep. I mean, I know, but I want the viewers to know. I know, but you know, I want to be the broadcast journalist that I am.
Okay.
And I want to dig deep.
I was trained at Vendetta Pro, which is out of Santa Maria, California. Trained under likes of Billy Blade, Shane Ballard, Tsunami, Caden Anthony. You know, I've also done seminars with like Matt Hardy, Chavo Guerrero. I've been wrestling for 8 years now, give or take, somewhat here and there. And I got a shitload of matches underneath my belt. So, yeah, man, I've been wrestling all over the place. I think my first out-of-state one was in Florida about 2 or 3 months after I started training. So, yeah.
Marcus, how about you, brother?
I started training. Actually, my trainer is the California Black Sheep, Mike Rain. Started training back in 2012, December 2012. So it's, in December this will be 5 years for me. I mean, I've been everywhere. I mean, going up and down. But I mean, I started with a different companies. Came to Best of the West once we opened up here. So.
Oh yeah. So the first time you guys ever teamed was the very first Best of the West. And it was funny that we come into that because that was the night that Sledge threw Najee Morgan onto the ring crew live at ringside.
Yes.
Sledge was like, "Who wants him? Who wants him?" We were like, "Yeah, we'll take him." Little did we know he was serious.
Oh yeah.
So we caught Najee and we threw him back in. So tell us about that first night. I mean, you guys were kind of just thrown in as a tag team, but from the very first night, you guys were like on it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, being able to work with Marcus Eriks here. And when I was told that that's what I was tagging with, I was actually really excited because I've seen Marcus come up for so long. I've known him since we've known each other. We were talking earlier, like what, 7 years or something like that. So I was really stoked about it, and I was completely. We did a 21 and over show that night, which was a lot of fun. So I didn't really have to mute my mouth too much because I sometimes have a little bit of a bad mouth,
No,
not me.
No.
And yeah, it was. We were both pretty out of shape.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, we were both pretty out of shape, but it was one of those things where it was like, all right, the car's started.
Yeah.
Let's see how far we can drive this thing. And here we are in fantastic shape.
Yeah, I think
Tag
so.
Team Champions, which you won the titles in your hometown. How sweet was that victory?
That was actually pretty awesome, man. There was a pretty good crowd in Merced, and they've seen me coming from the beginning, man. They see me start from Merced. I think my first match was, it's September 2013 in Merced. But after that, they see me, on the downfall.
This was before the spikes.
Yeah, before the spikes. Finally, a high moment for me. Definitely getting those tag team championships.
It was funny because you didn't have the spikes, but I had Mohawk.
Yeah.
And then you got the spikes, and now I have Mohawk. So it's like.
So now they've switched.
Now we
hair
switched,
rolls.
exactly. Yeah.
Besides Best of the West, you guys have been tearing it up in the California scene. You're going different states. So tell us about the other promotions you guys work for, or you working with, and where would you like to go?
I'll let you start with that one there, boss. I got a pretty long list.
Bring out the scroll.
I don't really have too many. Of course, Best of the West, my home fed. I work for Virtual Flame Productions. Work for SenCal Pro, which is awesome.
Oh, yeah.
SenCal Tag Team Champion.
Let
Let me just throw that out there. Let's let's see. I also just worked East Bay Pro and been working anything from. I'm trying to work. I started working with Stoner University as well. Just trying to work anywhere I can. Hopefully soon. You said what future ones that we were wanting to work for? I'd love to work for Vendetta, Hood Slam. Was there anything else like? I can't think of anybody else right now specifically, but definitely those two are on my list right now.
What about the challenges of the road and different crowds that may have not seen you before? How do you handle that, or what do you do? Do you adjust, or do you just go in there like, this is my house?
Well, you kind of have to adjust. You know, honestly.
Every day.
Every crowd's different. So you could wrestle a match and hit that beautiful neck breaker, and the crowd pops. You know, the night before you hit the same neck breaker, and it's like, man, you know. So you have to adjust. You have to be able to adjust.
Well, even in your home fed, not even just when you're coming out to a new fed, you go into even your home fed, you're going to different towns. People might not know who you are, so you really got to show them who you are every time.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if there's 5 people out there. It doesn't matter if there's 5,000. You know, you have to go out there and you have to perform, and you just can't take a night off, because that one fan can tell their friends and their family. Next thing you know, you have 15 people cheering for you, or it's just you can't take the night off. You know, that's not what we're getting paid to do. We're not getting paid to take the night off. We're getting paid to be here to entertain you guys.
So tonight, a big match against Wild Horse and El Diablo Azteca. They became #1 contenders last time. The Best of the West was in Merced.
And why was that?
Well, I mean, Marcus came up a little short in his hometown, but
that was my fault. I was not there. I was injured.
He was injured with the shoulder injury. Yep. So tonight, what are you guys going to do to retain those titles?
Oh, I'm definitely going to kick Wild Horse in the face.
I mean, everybody
deserves that.
He deserves that one. I'm definitely going to kick him in the face.
Same thing we did last time.
Yeah.
This is our second time facing them.
Yeah.
You know.
Wild Horse has some new submissions, so how are you guys going to counter those new submissions? Because he's been training with the likes of Jake the Snake, Sin Bodhi. His knowledge is growing, so how are you guys going to...
And hats off to him for actually expanding his knowledge of the business, especially with Sin Bodhi and D'Lo and Jake the Snake, and really trying to put his arsenal together. But when it comes to us walking away with the Tag Team Championships and him coming after the Tag Team Championships, I don't care how much training you've had, you're still getting kicked in the face and you're still going to sleep.
Oh yeah. So what's next for S&M? What are your goals as a tag team? Do you guys have singles aspirations? Are you guys going to team outside of Best of the West? What are you guys' goals as a tag team?
But you got it.
I don't see why we wouldn't tag outside of Best of the West. It's just about getting that booking there. I mean, we're both getting in really good shape, and getting in really good shape. We're molding really well as a tag team. Not many tag teams can come to what we got, man.
Yeah, and that's true. Like not many tag teams can actually be thrown together and actually make it work.
That's true.
And we've had the opportunity to sit here and grow in Best of the West as a tag team, and it's one of those things where the sky's the limit. Where line teams up, we're gonna knock them down.
You got a lot of good teams coming in. The Marvels, the Classics, even some of the students, Fun Size and Toxic Trent. They're gelling well as a tag team. So
the Marvels are one of the best tag teams I believe out there right
absolutely.
now. And same with the Classic. I've been to battle with the Classic a number of times. So anything in their arsenal, I'm not too worried about. But like I said, you line them up and we're gonna take them down.
All right, tonight's the night. But before we go, I want to give the floor to you guys. Where can we find you on social media? Where can we find your merch? Where can we find everything S&M?
My Instagram is Sledge805 because I'm from the 805. Same with my Snapchat, Sledge805. You can also look me up on Facebook under Sledge as well. My merchandise and your merchandise.
Both of our
merchandises are at brownbutterwrestling.com.
And the Ring Cruise merchandise. So, yeah, you can find this at Brown Butter. Look at this.
Same with that.
The Dragon Ball me.
I'm wearing B-Boy shirt, because I love B-Boy. And you know, I have new shirts coming out. I have stickers. I have so much new product that's coming out, and that will be coming out later on this year and beginning of next
You
year.
got hoodies too coming up.
I have hoodies. They are available. I actually, what's funny is I don't even have one of those yet.
Sledge has to go to Brown Butter.
I have to go to Brown Butter to get my own damn merchandise.
So where can we find you, my friend?
Yeah, same thing. Facebook, look me up, Marcus Eriks. My Instagram is Marcus.Eriks. I don't have a Twitter account yet, but I will be. Merchandise, of course, at brownbutterwrestling.com.
All right, guys, I want to thank you finally getting you guys on the show. Tonight is the night. We will see you guys right here in Bakersfield, California, in the historic Dome. Be sure to check these guys out at Best of the West Ignition on YouTube. We're everywhere, so I'll put the links in the description box, and we will see you guys.
Subscribe.
Please hit, and you subscribe to Sledge's brand new channel.
I do have a brand new channel.
Yes.
Yeah, that we'll be doing video vlogs, and I was filming earlier today here, so
Check it out.
I just got to figure out that bloody iMovie.
It's not that hard. All right, guys, we'll see you guys next time. I am Davey Dangerously, 1/3 of the legendary Ring Crew with S&M. We will see you guys next time.